What's up YouTube, it's your boy Nash here. Welcome back to the channel. Now before we get started with today's video, the road to 200 subs has now come to a close. We are now 232 subs away from hitting 500 subs, and who knows, maybe we might hit 500 subs by the end of the year. Only time will tell, but as I have said in previous videos, if this channel does get to 500 subs, I will open up this Korean LOB booster box in its entirety on the channel. Excuse me, that I got from my partners over at Collector Store. So be sure to check them out. Link and address will be in the description below. By checking them out, not only does it support them, it also supports the channel, and I would greatly appreciate it. On the hopes to potentially pull a Blue Eyes White Dragon, a Dark Magician, a Red Eyes Black Dragon, a Piece of Exodia, Monster Reborn, Pot of Greed. The possibilities are out there. However, if this channel gets to 1,000 subs, I will open up this first edition Toon Chaos box in its entirety on the channel that I also got from my partners over at Collector Store, on the hopes to potentially pull a collector's rare out of this set. But with that being said, if you guys want to see those boxes get opened, maybe you guys want more excuse me, more episodes of WWE's Biggest Issue. Maybe you guys want more episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh's Biggest Issue, deck profiles, card discussions, WWE topic videos, or maybe, just maybe, you guys want some premium live event predictions and results. Well, if you guys want all of that and more, my channel is the place to be. So if you guys are new to the channel, and I know that a lot of you guys are, because more than 85% of you guys are watching the content, but you guys are not even subscribed, and to top it all off, we gotta get more women to watch the content as well. So if you guys are watching the content, you like the content, and you want more of the content, but you guys have not subscribed as of yet, then make sure you guys do indeed subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, smash that thumbs up button on this video, and as always, make sure you guys are following me on all of my social media. All of my ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And I want you guys to post in the comments below answering the question of the day, which is this. Which archetype would you guys like to see get new support in a future core set? Let me know down in the comments below. And for today's video, we actually have some brand new Primite cards that have been revealed for Supreme Darkness. Now, obviously, there are still a lot of other cards to talk about on the channel, and it's just gonna get even more crazier from here. So I'm not gonna waste any time. I'm just gonna get straight into it. There's only 2 cards though to talk about in this video, but it's all good. 2 cards, you can never go wrong with that. So first up, we have Primite, another burial. I believe that's how it's pronounced. I'm probably like butchering it right now, but it is a 4-star Earth Dragon with 1600 attack, 0 defense, and the second and third effects are both once per turn. The first effect reads if this card is normal summon, you can set one Primite or Primite. I think Primite. Spell check from your deck. Excuse me. Second effect reads, you contribute this card, send one normal monster from your deck to the grave. Third effect reads, during your standby phase, if you have a normal monster on the field or in your grave, you can add this card from your grave to your hand. So, okay, so here's the funny thing. I don't know if you guys knew about this, but if you guys had seen Simo's history of Yu-Gi-Oh, where he and MBT were working the Dragon Rulers back in those days, back in the days of Dragon Ruler format. Dragon Rulers were actually running a few vanilla monsters, including cards like Blue Eyes White Dragon. I think Alexandrite Dragon, if I remember correctly. There were quite a few vanillas that were being ran, that were being used in Dragon Rulers. And this card can basically just Foolish Burial a Blue Eyes White Dragon to your graveyard, which gives you fodder for Dragon Rulers, which is actually kind of crazy. I will say though, I will say though, funny enough, if you do end up having another vanilla in your grave, you could literally add this card back to your hand from your grave, and you can just continue that cycle over and over again, and it basically gives you more fodder for the Dragon Rulers to go into your rank 7 plays, potentially your rank 10 plays, your not rank 10, your 10-star synchro plays, 8-star synchro plays, depending on what your tuner lineup is. This is actually a pretty sick card, I have to admit. But now for the last card of the video, it is known as Primite Resounding Reaction. Which is a counter trap, and both of its effects are once per turn. The first effect reads, when your opponent would normal or special summon a monster while you control a normal monster or a level 5 or higher Primite monster, accept the token, negate the summon, and destroy that monster or monsters. Second effect reads, during your standby phase, if you control a Primite monster, you can set this card from your grave, but banish it when it leaves the field. So interestingly enough, you can literally use cards like Hey Trunade to just bounce it back to your hand, and you could just reset it, reset it not on the same turn, but during your next turn, you can set this card, and you could just go off from there, which is pretty cool. I will say, I think Dragon Rulers, looking at these two cards, Primite Dragon Rulers actually does not sound too bad, but I think that there still needs some work, I think, with the deck. Give me a second. I actually want to go on Nexus and see about the Primite cards, because I think if my memory serves right, let's see. So if I remember correctly, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I thought so. So you could literally, theoretically, you could literally use the entire Primite archetype in Dragon Rulers, because there's only 6 cards in the archetype. So there's Primite Imperial Dragon, Primite Another Burial, Primite Drill Beam, Primite Roar, Primite Lordly Load, Primite Howl, and Primite Resounding Reaction, which are all going to be available to the current format. I'm honestly under the impression that those two cards might just end up making Dragon Rulers a lot more better, in my opinion. But I don't really know. It's kind of hard to say, but I will say that that Dragon Rulers, especially looking at the Primite cards, honestly, they do have some sort of meta relevance, but it's hard it's hard to say. I think it just depends on how it's built. But I think Dragon Rulers just as is now, there's really nothing wrong with it. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe these cards will end up being in the deck. Maybe it'll be in a completely different deck on its own. Who the hell knows? Maybe it'll be a part of Rock Stun or something. I don't know. But anyway, guys, that will do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel and you guys want more card discussions in the future, then make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and as always, make sure you guys are following me on all of my social media. All of my ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.